Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Christides. I'm very excited to be here with another pick a card for you. And this is coming at a beautiful time. Even though it's a timeless reading, whenever you find it, it's totally for you. But I have to tell you, double confirmation if you're finding it around a full moon, and the reading goes through the new moon. So that means wherever you're finding this reading, it's going to be in the next 2 weeks. Okay. So welcome to my channel. Please give me a like on the way in. If you love this video, please share it with others. We want to grow this channel. And as soon as I get to 144 subscribers, I'm going to do a fun little giveaway. And that was a challenge to double where we previously were. So when you share the video, you actually get a chance into that drawing for a 30-day oracle forecast from me, which involves 6 cards and an energy read. So that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to do that. So thank you in advance. Let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So by the way, real quick before we get started, this is a pick a card. However, you can have more than one. So I always recommend that if you have one, grab that pendulum out and see, is pile number 1 for me, pile number 2, or pile number 3, okay? Because at 1, 2, 3 on the clock, they could all be for you, actually. So I love the timing of that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1, which you chose the buffalo. Okay. And the buffalo is all about prayer and abundance. So what have you been praying for? This is coming out. This is actually highlighting the energy that you're going to be feeling these next couple weeks. Okay. Right away with the hide here, and definitely with the head kind of down low. It's like we're feeling like we're sacrificing something. And so, at the same point in time, though, it's like, are we really sacrificing something? Something is falling off to make room for something to come back in. So it's like, but the hide is going to be helpful for somebody else. So let's go ahead and see this. Buffalo, you bring us the gifts of life. Here are prayers, smoke rising like a phoenix. We are reborn. I have goosebumps within the sacral words. Wow. Okay, so we're actually talking about the white buffalo calf women. Beautiful. Okay. This is awesome, and we'll get familiar with this card, but that's all I meant to read for you right now. But I can already tell you that you've been having a healing going on. This has gone a complete cycle for you, okay? Or actually, this is coming up the next 2 weeks. So this is going to help you. It's leading you into oneness with this healing, which is going to complete a cycle for you, okay? So it's all putting things in perspective how you look at this, all right? Okay, so let's find out what's going on here. Let's get some more information. We've got the crystals here. The crystals are really letting us know that when you found this, we've gone through a collective Earth Star chakra. Okay, we've gone through a collective Earth Star chakra activation, and this is really talking about how your divine energy is feeling after this. Okay, so we're doing 3 shuffles. I'm seeing citrine and petrified wood. Just kind of and charite. Ooh, are we up leveling? Are we up leveling? Let's find out. Okay. Okay, so for you guys from the bottom, sapphire. Beautiful. And look at that. There's that 9. There's that 9. Now, what does sapphire mean to you? Such a beautiful, beautiful crystal. Beautiful mandala here. Isn't it gorgeous? What is it saying to you? What are your first insights when you hear the word sapphire, when you see this mandala, when you see the number 9, okay? The reason I'm asking you this is because here we have the buffalo, right? And we know they're talking about the sacred. It was the water buffalo of the women. So what I'm feeling here is this is definitely, you feel like you've sacrificed your hide, but I am telling you, this is a major healing for you and you're not even aware of it yet, okay? Because when you sacrifice the hide, you actually have new growth coming. And this is stepping into royalty. Sapphires are, a very popular gem, but this is actually the gem of, guess what? The sacral waters. And so we have double confirmation that we have something going on with our sacral, but it has to do with the shift in the earth star chakra, okay? So this is how it's affecting you the most. And it's like you're definitely here. I'm feeling queen is what I'm feeling. I am feeling we are a queen. Okay. So I love how we're getting started here. Now for you, the angels wanted to bring in Archangel Ariel is sponsoring this reading. Thank you, Archangel Ariel, for all these beautiful readings today. The Ascended Masters are especially here for you, pile number 1, okay? And we have an angel number here for you as well. And your angel number is, it came in the most beautiful way. I'm to do one shuffle. I'm to choose one card. And when I was doing that, when I was physically writing that down, my husband said, you have to go live in 11 minutes. And I I just said that at 6:11 on the clock, and I wrote down 11:11, and I asked the angels, "Is this an angel number?" And they told me yes. So let's go ahead and read what they wanted me to share with you. All right, here we go. Angel number 1111 is a message from your angels to be very aware of your persistent thoughts and ideas as these are manifesting quickly into your reality. Ensure that your beliefs, your thoughts, and your mindsets are positive and optimistic in order to draw the energy of abundance and to balance into your life, to draw those energies of abundance and balance into your life. Be aware that you will manifest your thoughts. Therefore, do not think negative thoughts, as these are what will draw to your life. Use positive energies of the universe to bring into fruition your deepest desires, hopes, and dreams. Thank you to the angels for that. So let's go ahead and see what the Ascended Masters want to come up and talk about. Well, it's definitely something you agreed that you were going to do. As you're being pulled in with that 1111 to that abundance and to the balance. I mean, I just feel that energy right away on the cut. And this is something that you said you were going to do in this lifetime. And guess what? Sounds like you've been busy. Sounds like you've been busy. And this is going to get you around to that point, right? Let's find out. This is a new challenge, is what I'm being told. And here we are with another 9. Okay, so I just want to be clear that we have 1111, another, and then we have a 19 telling us the cycle, and the number 99 or 999. Okay, we have a lot of beautiful numbers coming up in your reading. And not only that, this is talking about a new challenge. And I'm very familiar with this card. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little story about this guy here in the picture. This is from the Mahabharata, which is one of the most longest told tales in the world. Okay. And this is actually number 36. Okay. Which is a vibration of a 9. And what is so healing about what this character does in the Mahabharata is there's this huge war. You can see in the background. It's like buildings are burning down. And, there's much chaos going on in the background. However, he is completely focused where? Here in his garden. So this story is all about a war breaking out between two families, and unable to choose this particular character, which I'm really bad at saying their names. He decides, I'm not going to choose a side. Everyone's going to need to eat. So I'm going to focus on, the food. And he remained impartial, meaning he remained detached from the energies that were going on behind the scenery and just focused on the things that made him feel joy, the things that made him feel balance. Okay, so this is the new challenge in front of you. This is what the energy has been telling us about. Don't look at things as a sacrifice. Instead, look at it as being impartial. What can we let go of? How can we let go of what's happening in the background? How can we let go of what's happening around us and instead focus on what makes us happy, what makes us feel joy? Okay. And I'm seeing this zigzag up the center here. Do you see it? Like, this is how you stand in your authenticity. And like this zigzag is like, this is telling me, like, I'm feeling this with this lightning bolt. Do you see it? I'm feeling it. This is fast moving energy. Okay. And so you really, whenever we have this fast moving energy, and this wisdom coming out from your from the ascended masters. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here. you know what we want to really take to heart here, this is the new challenge in front of us, to really stay detached. So how can we keep how can we breathe? How can we breathe through it and exhale? How can we breathe through the energy around us and focus on what remember, we're redesigning. What are we doing again? Okay, where's my little post-it note? We are redefining and redesigning. Archangel Ariel wants us to know that it's important messages related to what we're building. And look at this. He's building the garden. So what is your garden? Okay? What are you building? And this is all figuratively. We're all doing something different. Stay there. Don't worry about what's happening around you. Stay here in your center. Okay? And this should resonate with you. And this has to do with those ideas. It could be something that just came down. We've got an activation coming up for you guys. Okay? So hold on. Let's go ahead and put this here. So we got the number 10, 9, and 9. Okay? So it's all about 28. We're getting a double confirmation here that this is about, you going to your abundance, right? Your cooperation with somebody else. This really is playing out most likely in your life. How can we stay detached and just focus on us? All right. So let's go ahead and see the love connection. We are saying a love connection, 2 shuffles, 2 cards. Okay. We're going to do one for your masculine energy and one for your divine feminine energy. Like, what's happening with these energies? What's the activation for both, right? Okay. So for your divine feminine, it's all about the Merkaba. It's all about the Merkaba. Transcendence, ascension, you're rising up. I love this about the challenge about staying impartial and detached, because every time that you create judgment, you know what you do? And I have learned this, and I know if you've heard me say it, I'm saying it again, and it's true. Whenever we create a hierarchy, whenever we create judgment, that is hierarchy. Okay? When you create a hierarchy, you're judging. And when you judge, that automatically means there's bad and good. It's implied. And that's the thing. It's not about that. It's about how can I stay detached and be open. How can I be open, excuse me, to what's coming for me? Because the moment you judge, you push away what you want. But also, the moment you make a decision, you also alleviate anything that's coming at you. So let's see what the Merkaba has to say. Because Merkaba is actually an ancient Egyptian and Hebrew word. And it talks about the chariot, the vehicle. And what we're saying about fast moving energy, pile number 1. Okay? We've got this fast moving energy, and your Merkaba allows you to go in between dimensions. It allows you to go back and forth. Okay? So let's see. Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. So Merkaba is light, spirit, body. And you put these words together, you got a pretty good idea of where we're going here. So how do you connect with your Merkaba? Put one hand on your heart and the other on the space above your pubic bone, okay? And you breathe. You send your breath down to the earth, send your breath up to heaven, and then chant Mer, Ka, Ba several times. When you feel you've chanted enough, visualize or psychically see, in your mind's eye, a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body, and be open to the wisdom coming through as you are engulfed in the light. So your message here, divine feminine energy, okay, is that you are rising your vibration and you are becoming magnetic to the presence of the wisdom of the light. But as the angels reminded us on your angel number, you're also drawn. You're so powerful, whatever you think you're going to create. Okay, so remember that this Merkaba is going to travel in any direction that you power it to go. Does that make sense? Okay. It is important for you to be aware of the information, excuse me. I skipped. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but it's about finding harmony within it. All the attention, love, and care that you've been giving your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect to the divine matrix and to divine wisdom to get this healing. It's important for you to be aware of the information, the energy, and the downloads you're receiving. For all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. Didn't I tell you that you're up leveling? I love this. It's time to fly high and to be in your beautiful light body vehicle. Okay. So this is for our divine feminine energy. And I love the fact that we see the masculine in alignment with the feminine, because that's what 1111 is really talking about, alignment within you. Beautiful. So what's going on with the masculine energy? Now, this is actually an energy outside of you. So this is a love connection between you and an idea, you and a job, you and a person, okay? It's going to be different for all of us. But we have memories of Atlantis coming up here. This totally makes sense because the divine masculine has been rising, and memories of Atlantis is talking about spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. Wow. Beautiful. Definitely a gateway in front of you. I definitely feel this gateway. So let's see what this is talking about, your masculine energy. Now, your masculine energy is all about the action. So this, again, is about the action to take in these next couple weeks. This could be related to intentions, right? So this is talking about, legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago. But you know what? In my awakening process, and what I like to share is that the Atlantean, as you go through your solar plexus, which is the elemental kingdom, queendom, you go down into your treasure chest, and that's Atlantis, your treasure chest, which is a file cabinet of every life that you've ever had. Okay. And so you're diving down into that treasure chest. That's what the masculine energy is doing. And why are we doing this? Okay. So let's keep reading. Its people were highly evolved and had many spiritual gifts. They were telepathic. They were extremely psychic. And they knew the ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and to create heaven on earth. But somewhere along the way, many of them stopped respecting the gifts and the spiritual connection. Their disrespect for the earth and the ocean caused a great cataclysm and brought their civilization to an end. And that's been shown to me many times, as many people shown the fall of Atlantis. But not all hope is lost, okay? Because in my awakening process, which is subjective, and this can resonate with you or not, is that the fall was helped along. And there's a lot of alchemy happening to bring us back to where we once were. Okay? Atlantis, the Atlanteans who have continued to live with spiritual integrity and had awareness of what was to come, and were able to achieve full ascension and move beyond the physical realm to that of the light. They are now a congregation of evolved souls who, like angels and masters, work with those upon planet Earth who are following the ascension path in alignment and devotion with love. If this card comes up for you, it has a strong energy or seems familiar, it's a good chance that you were an Atlantean who didn't honor your spiritual connection then and are be giving an opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes now. So, and you know what? There's no judgment there, okay? We've all made mistakes along the way. Trust me, many have. So you can visualize yourself cloaked in a beautiful deep blue energy and say, Atlantean Council of Light, thank you for supporting the evolution of my soul so that I can subvert karmic imbalances on my previous incarnation. Your message is you're being transported through this gateway to connect with the ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you're receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of your soul, and you are becoming aware of your gifts in this exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can be loud and obnoxious. Know that the gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with your highest good and to be rooted in the energies of devotion. And again, being impartial. Then there'll be a great coming together of the human and the spiritual. You can live in a more evolved way. So this is coming in to really highlight and I'm getting like the keyhole, moving through this elite function to really up level. And the timing is here, okay? The timing is all here for you. So let's just show those again. Beautiful activation for those of you that chose pile number 1. All right. That's all I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, make sure that you share this video and come back next time. I do go live every single Wednesday, 7 o'clock. I haven't announced it 100% yet, but this week is the Wombat, so feel free to come back and hear what they want to share, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. All right. Welcome in pile number 2. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and start your reading out pile number 2. First of all, we are going to start here. Let me get these out of the way from the last one. We're going to start with what you chose. You chose the possum. Yes, you did. So what's going on at night for you? This is talking about what's happening whenever you find this reading. This is a timeless reading. 22 on the clock exactly when I said that. So what are you building, my friends? And how can you keep watch and really observe at this time? Okay. So we are here to find out from Archangel Ariel we're redefining and redesigning, and it's time to do this. We have important messages related to what you're building, Master Builder. Okay. So I saw 22 and here's 23. And this is a call for you. Okay. So this is the possum. Now the possum actually, has something special that it does that's very unique. It likes, when it gets afraid, it plays dead. Okay. They only come out, they're nocturnal. So they only come out at night. And when it gets a little freaked out, they like play dead. So what's going on with you potentially? Maybe there's something that you're afraid of. How can you just observe and look instead? Just kind of find out what's going on here. And I have a feeling that this has something to do with like either some stress or some anxiety. So we're going to get into this. Yeah, because you're looking for a diversion. Possum, roll over. Are you really dead? Or just playing, possum? What is it? Something I said? This is the message that's coming through for you. So let's go ahead and find out a little bit more information. All right. This is the energy in the next 2 weeks that's coming for you. How can we move forward past this? Let's find out. Okay. First, let's get a little bit more information about what crystals are coming through. We're going to do 3. The first one I got is citrine, okay? So we're definitely feeling a shift. There's definitely a cleansing needs to happen. Citrine is used in so many different chakras, but I'm getting solar plexus. But then look at here, with the amethyst coming out, this is more mental, okay? So more mental. I was feeling something, said something stressful, something anxious, right? So let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, okay. Here's number 26, the Chrysocolia, which to me, this is talking about your divine feminine. And it has something to do with hearing. Like think of a shell. It has to do with the spiral and the shell. Okay, so that's our 3 shuffles. We're going to go ahead and do the one on bottom for you. And here we go. We've got lapis lazuli, number 4. lapis lazuli, and just take a look. Take a moment and really look at this card. Lapis lazuli is here. It's a very powerful healing crystal. And this crystal is here to give you some messages. Take a moment and look at this mandala. Okay. Definitely, I am an oracle, but I am here to teach people. Of course, I'm giving you some insights. It's up to you on what resonates, of course, and you should always check in with your own guides. And I'm feeling for those of you that chose this pile, there's really a lot of energy coming at you. Okay, and I want to tell you the very first thing that I am seeing here tonight when I take a look at this is that, first of all, with the number 4, I'm feeling the 4 corners. I'm feeling that you are surrounded. I'm thinking of Archangel Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and this is giving me to me, it looks exactly like the evil eye. So you are very, very protected. Don't worry. We're getting to the center here. There's a lot of energy moving into the center here for you. This particular crystal is also a shield for is it the pituitary gland? I believe if you don't know me, I do a bunch of attunements. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that soon. But this is actually something that can help shield your pituitary gland, which really has to do with hormones, right? Which really has to do with reactions, right? Because like everything that happens to us creates something in the brain, a release of something. And so this is talking about some DNA. You've got some DNA changes coming up here, is what I'm feeling. But this is what your divine feminine energy is feeling after this Earth Star activation that we just had, that we just experienced. Just feeling all this energy. You're actually feeling it, but in a lot of ways, it might be making you feel uncomfortable. You found yourself here to let you know, look at, you're protected. You are so protected, okay? Just went into a brand new structure. So thank you, angels, for that message, because we don't want you to be freaked out, okay? We don't want you to be freaked out. We want you to be aware. So one of the biggest reasons your angels and guides led you here really was for that message, okay? So just take a deep breath. Hold for 5. And release for 4. I call that 654 breathing. And I just had the insight to share this with you because it's box breathing. And I was telling you that you have a new structure. You have a new box. You are building something new. And for you, just need to take some deep breaths. So when I say that, whenever you're starting to feel these emotions, okay, whenever you're starting to feel these emotions, take a moment. Take that 654 breaths, do 4 of them, okay? Each corner, make a box in your mind with that 654 breathing and really observe your behavior, okay? Give yourself a moment in that breathing to really observe what's going on, okay? And why? Why, instead of, I feel like this new activation for you guys is you're reaching a point where you're really starting to understand the purpose of triggers and shadows, and you're done. You're ready. You're ready to move. You're ready to build something new. You're the master builder. This is the next step. You're aware. Okay, high five. All right. What you just need to do is breathe and start observing your behaviors, because your behavior is a response. It's a mirrored. It's something within you that's triggered. So, how can we bounce it back and say, why we're breathing? Man, why am I so pissed off right now? Why am I so freaked out right now? Why am I so, whatever it is, just take a moment, breathe, and think it in. Okay? And think it in. I think that was a really beautiful message. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the angels for bringing that up. Okay, you guys, you are ready to emerge. We have the emergence oracle going here. And I do want to tell you that you can have all piles tonight. Okay, so you may have already chose pile number 1, or pile number 3 might be for you too. So if you are just checking in on pile number 2, I always suggest that you use your pendulum to choose, so that your spirits, make sure that your pendulum works for the light. Of course, thank you, spirit. And then you can go ahead and just say, is this reading for me? Is what Michelle's doing for me? is pile number 1 for me, pile number 2, pile number 3. Okay? All right. So I did one shuffle ahead of time, and we've got the sunset coming up, end of a cycle. That's interesting because we got this for number 2, but this is just letting you know that collectively we did just end a cycle. Okay. And that's why we're feeling this new energy coming at you. You're aligning to some new energy. So we've got angel number. We're going to do one shuffle here. So let's go ahead and do that. Look at this. Wow. Are you feeling the movement of the fish? There's like a tunnel, right? And this is the perspective. This is what you need to observe for yourself, my friends. Pile number 2. Is this energy coming towards you, or is this energy leaving you? Do you see? There's a difference. Are we feeling it coming at us, or are we letting things go? Either way, see which one feels better to you. If it feels, put it in perspective is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I am definitely seeing the energy is coming down. Okay. So this is telling me that source is bringing some energy in for you. So paying attention. We are on a full moon. This is a confirmation. It's timeless reading. But if you're finding this on a full moon, this is about the 2-week energy between the full moon and the new moon, because that's where we're at right now. So if you're finding this now, this is finding you around that. It's letting you know that this energy is coming in to assist you. Fish energy is all about emergence and flow. But more than that, when we're talking about fish, we're talking about fertility. We're talking about abundance. I mean, how many fish do you see in here? Right? Okay. So we're talking about abundance. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull 2 cards for you guys in just a moment. Okay. We're going to get to that in just a second because we have angel number 212 coming in specifically for you guys. So I would like to read that for you. I use sacred scribes for all of the angel numbers. And here is your angel number message, pile number 2. Angel number 212 is a message that your angels are sending you guidance and assistance. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself and your ideas and your beliefs. The more you believe that all turns out well, the more it turns out well. Angel number 212 may be telling you to look to different ways to enhance your home, your garden, and your surroundings. This includes matters within your house and your family arena. And we're talking about feng shui here. Very interesting. To usher more positive energies into your life and your environment and surround yourself with love, beauty, joy. Love, beauty, and joy. Okay? Angel number 212 tells you to ensure you that what you put out to the universe, is a positive nature. Stay on a positive path. Use your natural skills and talents and abilities for the utmost of the benefit for yourself and for others. The actions will serve as an example for others to follow. Ooh, look at this. 33 on the clock. Let's go. All right, look at this. On bottom, we are talking about this creator energy. Okay. And this is a mandala. This artist who designed this, a friend of mine. Okay. Shout out on the Emergence deck. You can get this on Etsy. Okay. Little plug for you, Miss Joanna. But when you look at this spider web, you may not notice at first, but see that swirl of energy. Okay. And it's like the spider puts up this web and it creates a mandala in the negative space. Okay, the negative space. So it's like, this is like, and it kind of like stops the energy from below. So it's like a new starting point. Okay, does that make any sense? Let's find out some more of how this is related to you guys. All right, so I've got 2 cards coming up because there's a shift going on for you. Yeah, look at. So again, we've got the spider on bottom. Okay, talking about the creative energy. We see the sacral chakra here. We've got this Venus energy, definitely very sacral related. And it's talking about love, beauty, and cosmic order. And we just read that in angel number 212 about the feng shui. And so Venus rose is all about it unfolding. It's all about, going through, and I could see that. It's like as you're clearing your surroundings, you're opening the energy space to travel through. Okay. And this can help relieve some of these feelings that are making you feel a little excited and anxious. With this number 23 here, we're talking about an activation in these next 2 weeks to your root chakra and your sacral chakra. We want to feel safe in our surroundings so that we can do what? So that we can create. We want to use that negative space. Okay, we're going to change and flip the script and use that to really kind of start a new starting point to allow our creativity to unwind and envelop. Beautiful. We also have, the whale energy here. Gorgeous. Look at this card. There's also this phoenix energy that's here. You definitely get like the Atlantean vibe here. And it's talking about your soul song and a rebirth. So could this be that you identify from being from Venus? Okay, women are from Venus, just saying. Men are from Mars. And with this whale energy, this is connected in pile number 3. Could the actual number 22 be pile 2 and 3? You'll have to decide for yourself. These are just what's coming up for me. Now, with the soul song here, this is talking about an emergence. When we have an emergence, yes, something's come out of the water for you. Something's come out of the emotional body, and it's allowing you to align to this new energy, right, over these next couple weeks, or a new challenge that you're taking. And we were talking before with the whale card, which is actually coming up in pile number 3, is like you don't realize that you're the whale spirit. You're not really aware that something is awakening until it's awakening. And so this is a sign that something is awakening and definitely unfolding for you. And this is why taking the time to really get things in order in your home can allow you to feel more secure, okay, in your surroundings. So I would go ahead and, go through and clean. Like if you have an altar, clean that off, smudge everything, okay? Really take time to set new, maybe a crystal grid or 2 grids, or if you already have one, changing that up. How can we go through and dust everything? Light the candles. You can set an intention that any and all negative energy, right? The negative energy can go to the light, all right? And from there, you start a new web. Just as the spiders start a new web every day, you're being encouraged. You're being encouraged to emerge into this energy, to allow yourself to transform into this energy, okay? To transform into this energy so that you can awaken to some wisdom that you're meant to bring up, okay? And this is going to allow your soul to sing, and this is a rebirth process. And I'm going to tell you what, this is not of the lighthearted process that you're going into, okay? This is what's coming up for you. And so we're just starting to align to this, and we're really just starting the procedure. So what I mean by that is we're kind of like setting the tone. It's kind of like nesting, okay, is a good word that I like to let you know about. You're nesting in a way so that way you can be more, you can utilize your energies as you're going through this process that's unfolding for you. Okay? Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful message. All right. So there's an activation at hand for you as well. So let's go ahead and see this activation. All right, so this activation is all about a love connection. It's between you and a project. The love connection can be you and another person. That's what I strongly feel that it's related to, okay? You and another person. But this love connection is between you and taking action, something, that you love, love, love. Okay? We're going to do 2 shuffles. Look at the Holy Grail. Ooh, taking you to places. Look at this is what I'm seeing. Look at this. So this is all happening for you, my friend. Okay? Every time we up level, every time we go through a challenge, we claim a gift. Every time. Every time. So there's nothing to be afraid about. This is your working with your ancestors here is coming up. Okay? Yeah, healing your lineage. Yeah. And could your lineage be Atlantean? Atlantean lineage that needs healing. Okay? And this is an unfolding into your feminine energy so that you can dive, into those. It's dive into the middle and bring up what you're meant to share with everybody else and that transformative process that will just burst up for you. Okay. So we've got on bottom the heart awakening. Yeah, I was feeling this with you guys. Okay. What I mean about this is you're about to go into this heart awakening activation for your feminine energy. There's a healing that needs to happen to your feminine energy. And this is a deep dive. This is why we have the blue whale coming up here. Okay. Because this is the blue whale specifically, which we just did the wisdom on there. If you haven't listened to the blue whale, Spark of Wisdom is in the playlist. You want to go check that out. It's a beautiful oracle. I believe there's a message there for you. And now that we actually shifted and realigned with the earth, you might even want to go back and see, even if you did listen to it, maybe something has shifted for you. Okay? Which would be really amazing. This heart of activation, it can be tough. Okay? So you were led here just to learn more about it. It takes a minimum of 6 to 7 months. So I just letting you know, this is almost like I was getting like pregnancy. Okay. This is what I was feeling here before. And I'm not here to make you freak out. Okay. I'm not here to scare you. I'm actually here to give you some information because this is a transformative process that will literally change your life. It is a beautiful unfolding. And, as long as you see it this way and see it as something for you, right? Like, look through there. It's like it's taking you from where you are to somewhere so magical. So allow that to be the center of this heart awakening. And this is all about deep diving all the way down into that Earth Star chakra. Now that you're aligned in a new way and looking through the treasure chest and saying what needs to be alchemized. And this is what happens. And as you do that, you release memories and you learn and you grow. And that's meant to come not only for you, you're meant to go down so that you can bring it up for others. Okay. And look at this. We've got the Stargate heart. I mean, double confirmation on the heart awakening here for you. This is the energy coming at you. This is the feminine energy. This is the masculine energy. And this is bringing you into that alignment, okay? This is the Merkaba, and look at the dove, the peace that's through that. Beautiful. So this is bringing you, this is going to be a test, you guys. This is a test. This is a test of I'm hearing, this is only a test. This is not the emergency, this is the emergency broadcast system, but this is only a test. But it doesn't take away from how it feels. It doesn't take away what you go through, what you face, and what you see. But I want to tell you something. 44:04 on the clock. I want to tell you something. You are so much stronger than you know. And in many ways, you have done this before. Okay? So this is to allow you to evolve, allowing you to be who you truly are. So let's get a little bit more familiar with these heart activations. Okay? So we're going to look at the higher heart activation. Definitely, you see all the pinks. The higher heart is talking about, here we have our heart chakra, but when you go down and you alchemize, you lift up and you ascend into the higher heart, which oftentimes connects, not oftentimes, it will, excuse me, It will connect with many things, your authenticity. It brings you into your God-like. It brings you into this, uh, you must be a shining star. Oh my God. No, wait. Lucky star. The song is coming up for a reason. Madonna. Okay. I'm just hearing that. You will be my lucky star. Fine by me, no matter you are. Look up that song on YouTube. I'm totally murdering the lyrics. Look at those lyrics. There's something beautiful in the song for you. Okay. This is talking about your action. So that's your first action. That's your first piece of homework, pile number 2. All right. So let's go ahead. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I can't even because look at, see the clouds there? They're shifting to allow you to go through this gateway into the alignment, into this love connection, an alignment between the masculine and the feminine energies. Beautiful. And I'm seeing like a clock here, divinely timed. And do you see? Look at me. There's so much in here, y'all. And it's almost like what I'm getting here is like a dragon eating its own tail. Beautiful. It's amazing. Like, how many times have I seen this card and never have I said any of these same things? Okay. So it's just like intuitively, it's just coming through. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like this video. Please share this video so that we can grow this channel. Okay. All right. Higher heart activation. Dropping your shields. Divine love, your heart is healed. Okay? The higher heart chakra is the most ascended form of the heart chakra. That's right. It's found in the center of your chest in the heart region and is seen clairvoyantly as pink. The reason that the energy center is pink is because it's opposite or complementary of green, which is red. When the white flame with the red, okay, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. The reason that this energy center is pink is because it's the opposite or complementary of green, which is red, with the white light of spirit. So it's the white light of spirit, which I have to tell you, the pink comes from that combination of the red and also, which is really a lot to do with your root chakra. This is many things intertwined, okay? And we were talking about an activation to your root chakra and your sacral chakra, right? Excuse me. But what this does, this activation allows you to go down and to find this healing. And what it does is it opens up that crown chakra and, and your soul star chakra, and this light pours in. And this is where we get this pink from. Okay. So it's also going to be working with your ancestors. Okay. So just know that this card transports you to the higher heart space where you can recognize that love is not external, but something that we hold within. And the higher heart is all about unconditional love. And most likely, guess who that unconditional love is for? For you, my friends. It's unconditional love for you. When the higher heart becomes active, it's a recognition the search of love has ended and the excavation of the heart has finally begun. Wow. So place this to activate, okay? It's the activation. Place your hand on your heart and affirm, I am love. Love is my truth. Love is my inheritance. I allow love to be my experience. I am love. Wow. That's beautiful. And I'm getting like writing that down on an index paper. And first thing when you get up in the morning, let those feet hit the floor and say, thank you for this day. And grab that card and put your hand on your heart and say, I am love. Love is my truth. Love is my inheritance. I allow love to be my experience. I am love. And that's what the soul lesson is here, my friends. That's what the soul lesson is here for you. Okay? Here's an extended message for you. You've experienced a lot of fear, a lot of separation and heartache in your lifetime. And I'm validating that. Your angels have led you here because the time for this is to stop. It's time to observe the behaviors that you've had, and it's time to really make a change within you so that you can bring to you the beautiful abundance and the love that is not, it is already there. It's just a matter of claiming it. Okay. And that's what this activation is all about. This card, okay, this has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you've been trying to open yourself up, but you're concerned about being too vulnerable. This card shows you that you've realized that love isn't something that you have to work for or search for. It is your divine inheritance. Wow. You've also recognized this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences. This is a natural state of being. The more you close off, the more you close off from your true self. The more you drop your shields, okay? The more that you drop your shields and observe instead of dropping yourself, withdrawing yourself because of the fears, the more the love is revealed, the more you express the love you are, the more that is reflected back to you. Love is your truth, pile number 2. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But the Stargate heart wants to come here. And the Stargate heart, what a beautiful card. It reminds me of look at this. It's like this beautiful kingdom, queendom, right? I mean, it just looks amazing. What are you getting there? Okay, well, I look here. What's talking to you? Where are your eyes going? What's dragging your attention? These are all different ways that you can use these cards for yourself, because I'm showing you different interpretations that are coming in for me to hopefully incite you. But at the same point in time, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. There's so many here. Got it. Okay. And look at this. It's on page 144. Just saying. Okay. We talked about the heart chakra. Okay. All right. The heart chakra is a connection to love and generosity. When it's opened, it takes us to a powerful expedition to experience love. In Sanskrit, Anahata, which is the name for this heart chakra, it means unstuck or unbroken, revealing even though we may feel our heart is broken, our true spiritual heart is always whole. The heart chakra governs all aspects of the heart, including relationships, what lights us up, and our course of self-worth. Yeah, I was getting this. I was going to say, I couldn't think of it. I was going to say Oz, the Emerald City. This gateway transports us to the Emerald City, the temple of our heart. The sacred space is within us, is a place of wonder and love. Here we're reminded of the sacredness we hold within and encouraged to know that although it's like a hidden treasure, this beauty deserves to be seen and enjoyed by the outer world. In this gateway, imagine there's a path to the Emerald City, but the path is less traveled. This path can represent many years of denying your self-worth and moments during many lifetimes when you've pushed love away. But now we're moving closer to the love that we are. To activate, place your hands on your heart space and breathe deeply. Invite the sacred temple within to lower its drawbridge and to open the gates so that you can experience love and harmony. And it's so crazy because as I was saying that, I was feeling an opening right here, an expansion in your vision, okay, which makes sense because all these activations lead to so much more. Wow. Okay. So this gateway is appearing, shows that you have finally dropped those shields. So this is what's coming. This is the action that's coming before you. The Emerald City. This is talking about the alignment, okay? But this is something that your feminine energy needs to experience first. And then your masculine energy can rise to meet. You see what I'm saying? Actually, let me say something different here. Your masculine energy is waiting for you, actually, is what I'm feeling. This is a matter of that feminine energy to stepping in. This is like a Dorothy. You're going on a quest. You're going to realize that the power was within you anyway. Okay, so how can we put on those ruby slippers? How can we, and when we're saying ruby, how can we, as we're saying ruby, how can we go back to that lapis lazuli and remember that there's a lot of energy coming in? How can we actually take a moment and realize who we are and how can we act and think of rubies, okay? And this is taking me to that queen again. How can we keep that crown on our head? If it starts to slip, how can we remind ourselves to bring it back? How can we observe our behavior to bring that back? Because when you bring yourself in alignment with source, with your angels, when you follow your inner guidance, that is when your true manifestation of inspired action can complete its process. And it can take you to anywhere you want to go, my friends. Beautiful. Ah, beautiful readings. So I hope you enjoyed this pile number 2. I do Sparkle Wisdom every single Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I haven't fully announced it, but we do have the Wombat, which just came in. So if you are wanting to go ahead and invoke your Wombat, come back for the wisdom. I'll be sharing it tomorrow. We're going to move on to pile number 3, okay? Pile number 3 here. Sorry, I've got Post-it notes everywhere. Oh, here it is. 5629. All right. Welcome, pile number 3. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. Now, I want to go ahead and let you know it's timeless reading whenever you find it. And you could be pile number 1, 2, and 3. I always suggest that you use your pendulum, find out exactly which ones are for you. Okay? So we are talking here about pile number 3, and I'll let you know we already felt a connection to pile number 2. But at the same point in time, we've got the number 41. We've got a structure shift. It's bringing you into this oneness, allowing you to get to your north. We're going to find out more information about this. Looks like you're going for a deep dive, my friends. So there might be some relationship to all the other piles. But let's go ahead and find out. We've got, for you guys, we're going to find out the energy around you first of all. So we're going to do 3 shuffles here. We've got the shell. This is about your intuition. This is about being able to hear your intuition better. But also, I'm feeling the well of dreams opening. So this is about opening the floodgates, the petrified wood. This is created, the number 13. This is the lightning, right? Lightning to the wood. And it really, petrified wood is all about, I'm actually feeling ancient is what this card is bringing up. That's the first word I'm hearing. So we're going to go with that. Yeah. Ancient inner world. Okay. What a kaleidoscope you are. Let's go ahead and find out. That was our 3rd shuffle, but I didn't cut. Okay. I'm sorry, Mike. Did I shuffle 3 times? Just twice. All right, now we're going to go ahead. All right, so on the bottom, we've got something going on with that heart chakra, pile number 3. This could be connecting you to pile number 2. This is dioptase. Look at all the beautiful, I was talking about the turquoise. So if this is connected to pile number 2, I think that this is the future of pile number 2 after it undergoes its heart awakening. Dioptase is really for the heart, the higher heart, and some of the chakras up yonder. So it's the heart up, and it actually is a healing and allows you to really balance those shadows and unleash the well of dreams. And we just talked about that really in the shuffle. So this is what I'm feeling here, is what's next for if you chose pile number 2. Now, pile number 3, this is letting you know you've already done the heart awakening, and you're being here really finding out how to let go of these shadows. This is like, okay, this is okay, I'm going to try to explain what I'm feeling here. This is about energy that's kind of stuck within you. And over these next 2 weeks, it wants to be released so that the floodgates can actually themselves be released. Can you imagine? So take all this black, pull it out, and see how it will fill in with the turquoise. This is what's in front of you. I'm feeling it so much. What a beautiful, beautiful. What are you getting though? Okay. Is there anything else that you're getting here? Because this is all about what instincts you right away, right? As I saw 10011 on the clock. Okay, pile number 3. This is the energy that we just talked about that your feminine, divine feminine is feeling after this new alignment we've all gone through with this Earth Star activation. Okay, so this is really talking about your heart. There's this exhaustion potentially. You've gone through this huge awakening process with that heart activation, and so now it's time to really let go of these energies and really nourish deeply within. Yeah. And we've got the whale here. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. All right. We've got the Wildwood Oracle. This is so funny because this is what I was feeling. This inner earth. We're gonna do one shuffle. We're gonna do 3 cards. And look at here. The links. What secrets are you meant to listen to? How can you, the Page of Stones, there's something fixed that you're meant to learn about. This is that deep dive. You're taking the deep dive to find out the secrets. So, how can we keep our ears open? How can we keep ourselves grounded? How can we really pay attention to everything going on around us? Okay. I'm really feeling an increase in synchronicities, and this could be the first one. We have an angel number coming forward for each pile. And this one, ooh, when I shuffled that, what just happened is it created this wind. So I am feeling the wind, okay, coming in. We'll see if that reflects. Well, the wind being spirit. We've got angel number 313 coming in for your pile. I thought I already pulled it up. So hold on a second here. Where is it? That's not it. Okay. Angel number 313. All right, this is what wanted to be shared. Angel number 313 is a message from your angels that a strong connection you have with the angelic realm. I was feeling that wind in the shuffle. Wow. And the Ascended Masters is assisting you with staying positive, light, and optimistic about your life. Pay attention to your intuition and that inner wisdom. As you are being angelically guided towards the next step along your path, trust the messages and the promptings and take positive action with confidence and enthusiasm. It's time for you to live your truths and to experience yourself with clarity, purpose, passion, and love. Be a positive light for others. Angel number 313 is an indication that your angels are here helping you to gain a positive and optimistic outlook and are helping you to empower you so that you can walk the chosen path with confidence and grace. Be prepared to expand and develop your personal spirituality in new and exciting ways and look for opportunities to be creatively express yourself from the heart. Use your natural interests, your natural talents, and your personality to bring joy and an upliftment to others. Angel 313 indicates that you are surrounded by loving, positive energies. Make the most of these wonderfully auspicious energies and use them creatively to your advantage and to the benefit of others. Project your highest self. And we're getting a lot of magic here, okay, in your reading. And I actually wrote that down. Magic. Literally wrote that down for you guys. Okay, so we've got 3 cards coming up here. The first one, we've got this horse here, okay? It is the Knight of Stones. Now, we just talked about this sword, the Page of Stones with the links, okay? So here we've kind of got this stubborn Mustang feeling like you're in a rut, but the clouds are shifting, okay? So this is letting you know your angels and guides brought you here for these messages to help you get through this little pothole to realize that a new challenge is coming. Okay. So it's like, yes, you've climbed some of these mountains in the background, but a reminder is that we're constantly evolving. And you chose before you came here to do more than one challenge. This is for you. And this awakening, my friends, is really something very spectacular. Okay. I'm feeling this energy of running towards the east. Now, this is kind of interesting. I'm getting a message here because this kind of reminds me of the Palomino horse. Okay. And that's usually the sign of the west, but it's like we're going straight on into the east because we're looking for a new start. We're looking for a new way for things to come through. And what I'm feeling here, this is why we're taking this deep dive, right? Okay, we're taking this deep dive here to really finish off what's been happening in that heart chakra. All right, what's been happening in that heart chakra. So if you're feeling fatigue, I mean, this energy coming in for these next 2 weeks is really helping those clouds to shift. Oh my God. I'm saying this because, wow, this is what's on bottom for pile number 3. And do you know what this is? I am just dying at the synchronicity here, okay? Because I'm going to be sharing here very soon. But this is now you probably see a rabbit, but this is actually the hare. And this is actually what a drawing that I've been working on for the energy that's coming in for this year. Okay, so we just had the Chinese New Year. We just had this new year come in, and it's the energy of the rabbit. We have all this magic. We have a lot of magic here, but this is letting you know that you are not just any old rabbit, my friends. You are the queen of bows. You have something to offer, and this is all about you up leveling, all about you finding the right steps, okay? Because in a lot of ways, the jackrabbit, which is what you're seeing here, okay? This is what the jackrabbit does. You know what the jackrabbit does that rabbits don't do? Rabbits, they pay attention. They have big ears. They listen, right? But at the same point in time, they run and hide and they burrow. These, my friend, they do not burrow. They come out of the ground. This is about this inner earth, okay? We're talking about inner earth, as within, so without. This is about an emergence for you of energies coming from the inside out. And this has all happened through that heart awakening, okay? So I'm just hearing don't box yourself in. Don't box yourself in. Realize that the clouds are shifting. You see them? They're shifting and something new is emerging. There's new energies that have emerged. Okay? Wow. Okay. Pile or number 2. Yeah. 6 of stones. Look at all this energy around you. Stone energy. Okay. So the 6 of stones here is talking about this feast or famine, right? I want you to take a look at this card. Everything is falling apart. We've got the fire in the background. We had all these bees, but guess what? They all were trashed. Like they were, you know, they're all like, all the bees are gone. Someone came through exploitation. And this is like really I'm really getting an energy of like how you're feeling here. But it's like at the same point in time, this is all being burned away. This is all happening for you to emerge um, into something new, so that you can pick up this rake and cultivate it, so that you can pick up this bow. Is that a bow? I said bow, but it's a hoe. It's a bow. How about what? I'm laughing because I just heard putting bows before bros. What? So, maybe this is literally about how you feel in this current relationship, and maybe this what you've learned is that you don't need that anymore, and maybe we've got a burning away of this. Okay, I'm not saying that that's what it is. That might be a message for one of you. Because look at, this is like this stubborn energy. And it's like, this is like, you feel exploited. Okay. But what's on bottom, excuse me, but the third card is the mirror, number 12. Okay. This is all about, number 12 is all about getting into balance, using the moon cycle, right? Using the moon cycle, surrendering to the process that is unfolded in front of you. Okay. And it's like, if you went through that heart awakening, that's letting you know, I mean, you had to surrender already, right? This is where you were. Okay. And you're heading into somewhere new. It's like we've got, the skies are clearing up. We don't have, you see the background has changed. The Hurons here, the rebirth. The timing has come for the rebirth. Okay? Wow. I'm feeling some Capricorn energy here. And I'm seeing this island here. So this is the woman in the lake. You know, it is said that she brought King Arthur to his island for peace. But this is all about this rebirth process for you. And it's like you're afraid to look at yourself in the mirror. And I'm here to tell you, look at, she's like, the moon is reflecting with the mirror, but our eyes are closed. It's like you're not even seeing this transformation 100% yet. And so that's why you're being brought here, because this energy is leading to this queen energy, to this jackrabbit energy, which is helping you come from where you were and moving you up. Like, look at, we're stepping up. Okay. This is the queen energy. And I literally just had something drop in, and I'm going to recommend that there is this pearl. Okay. Because the pearl is the queen's, and I'm feeling this whale energy has come up to dive down. First of all, I know you are a Lemurian. You're on the Lemurian timeline. You are definitely divine feminine energies, but you're going through this process, and you're being taken back down to claim your pearl, so that you can step forward as the queen that you are. And the pearl, my friends, is the only living crystal. Oh my God, look at, what is she holding? Yes, the moon, but also it looks like a pearl. Wow. I am feeling the magic with you guys. I am feeling the magic with you. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's the activation at hand. This is a love connection going on for you. So this is either love, but it could be love of a project, love of a new job. I'm feeling very much it's between you and a divine counterpart. As I see the angelic frequency, 2 shuffles. So on bottom, your feminine energy is aligning and walking with this angelic frequency. This is the, oh my goodness, such a beautiful card. The angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. We've already read this for you already, that your connection is like off the hook. This is channeling. This is many things coming in. There's this electricity here. And I just want to show you right under that, the Lemurian seed crystal. What was I saying about you being Lemurians? Divine feminines, okay? We're talking about Venus energy here. We're talking about teachers. We're talking about, and I know this for sure. This is not really the time or the place, but I literally just had a huge activation of what happened to me in Lemuria, and it was extremely painful. But you know what? It's because of my heart awakening that I was strong enough to not only go through the activation, but to cross over it as well. Okay? To let go of those shadows that we're holding. Okay? Because there is a process, and the angels are here. Your connection, they're guiding you through it. This is just confirmation of that. And the other activation, this is for your masculine energy, Sirius star blessings. Beautiful energy. And what is on bottom here? Do you see them? The clouds. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter where the clouds are, as I'm hearing. You are shooting higher than that. Wow. Let's go ahead and get familiar with these energies. First of all, we're talking divine feminine to these divine feminine energies within you. Okay. It is talking about the angelic frequency in your number 313. We just talked about how you have this incredible connection. Sorry, I keep coughing. Let me take a drink of water here. All right. I've never pulled this card, so this is really exciting. I've seen it, but I've never pulled it. Whew. And I just have to tell you, pile number 3. Look at this. I mean, look at the stars, right? So it's like here we have heading to your North Star, and this is like the blown up version of it from Cirrus. Okay. All right. Which says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Beautiful. The angelic frequency is the energy of the angels in the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. We were literally just saying that this card is all about going through that heart activation. Okay, so this is another confirmation that you just went through last year, over this last year, heart activation. Wow. We've essentially it's because the gateway of our heart is aligned to it. We've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels are the heartbeat of source, and so when they are touched with the angelic realm, we are also connected to the heart of God. Beautiful. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are angelic frequency pouring down to light up your life. This image also unlocks your soul memories of our guardian angel. Wow. Before we're in this life, we dance across the midnight sky. And as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us. I have full goosebumps and a quiver in my heart, and I feel so emotional as I'm reading these words. Our angel was attracted to us because of our likeness was also in them. This is saying that your guardian angel chose you. How beautiful is that? So we become connected, and since our angel has been with us through every lifetime, we become so connected because our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. Thank you to these guardian angels. Oh my goodness. Visualize yourself surrounded by the golden light to attract the angelic kingdom into your world. Silently say, thank you, angels, for reminding me of your patience. It feels so good to know you are here, and welcome in their light. Your message. Angels are drawing close to you at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you've upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. You've upgraded, Queen, my Queen. Rejoice, for you're being rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time. You have been making choices that are not just your own, but for the greater good and for all those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that the efforts that you've been making, both internally and externally, are bringing blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is the highest good, and it will support you from there. You are cherished by the angels. And what stars are you reaching for, my friends? Well, it seems like the blessings are coming from the Cirrus star for those of you. Such a beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful card. There's so many different. I wish you would have numbered it. It'd be easier to find it. Cirrus. It's like in alphabetical order, so I always have a moment to go through here. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, just look at this card. I mean, it is just stunning. Stunning. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky and was of the most utmost importance, the brightest star in the sky. The utmost importance to the ancient Egyptians. In fact, our current new year was celebrated as the coming of Sopdet, the goddess queen of Sirius. During the last week of December, Sirius can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. The Sirius star system is the home of the race of the humanoid beings who most likely live in a dimension higher than our own. It is believed that these beings can be contracted through spiritual practice. Tuning into them can enable you to receive high-frequency spiritual downloads. This card draws the bright star to Sirius and the support of the Sirian star beings into your world. When it comes to us, it helps us find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty. Can we go back to that first card right now? Wow. This is coming together beautifully. If you feel strongly connected to Sirius and its star beings, it's likely that you're connected to them on a spiritual level. Take the time to locate the scar. Take the time to locate the scar. Okay, that's interesting. But it's meant to be star in the sky. You might even have a sense of coming home. Find the image of Sirius online and look for the star in the sky. Imagine a great beam of light coming down from it and washing over your being. Know that the electric blue frequency will be supporting you as you move forward. And of course, I'm smiling because the electric blue frequency, my friends, is exactly the same frequency as Archangel Michael. Your message that comes with this gateway is a giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing upon a star and seeing your wish come true. This is the time for you to move forward with any projects or ideas that you have felt called to carry out. The energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement surrounds you at this time. Whatever dreams you've been revisiting lately aren't dreams. And here we are talking about redesigning and realigning. And it's like you revisited something and you're not dreaming. You just led back to it to redesign and realign. Redesign and redefine. Redefine and redesign. Say that 10 times. Wow. These aren't dreams, but premonitions. Oh my gosh. Goosebumps, y'all. Know that whatever you're connecting with is on the inside will soon be something you experience on the physical. So think about what you desire instead of about what you fear. See yourself celebrating as if your wildest dreams have come true. And as you do, you'll be creating the perfect energy for them to manifest in your world. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Gorgeous. And as I was reading that, I was getting like what I was getting here is the whale it's like you've received your ancient wisdom and the whale's going back down. This 41 is the shift to align you right where you're meant to be, for you to be one of the brightest. And this is coming in with that frequency. Okay, now one other thing that I got here when I was reading this card that I wanted to circle back to is sometimes when this light comes in, it can feel like a lot, okay? And so look at like this face here. Do you see how this face is impartial? So I'm mentioning this with purpose because those of you that are aligning to this frequency, I'm just letting you know that it almost can feel crushing in a lot of ways. And I want you to listen to your body and get all the rest that you need. This is why we keep seeing. Don't be stubborn. Things are shifting in your favor. It's like what was shall never be again. You are stepping into something new, pile number 3. And I'm very excited for you. Okay. Thank you for coming here. If these messages aligned with you, please share this video. Okay. When we get to, we're going to do a giveaway at 140 subscribers. Okay. 142 subscribers. So help us share this video. That's how you get a chance and allow others to not only to support the channel, but I'll allow other light workers to find these beautiful messages. Thank you, Archangel Ariel, for inspiring this beautiful reading today. And may you have a blessed day. We will see you soon. Join me Wednesday for Spark of Wisdom. If you didn't hear it in pile number 1 or pile number 2, I'm here to let you know it's the wombat, and we're digging deep into this new earth. Okay? We'll talk to y'all soon. I'll talk Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.